Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Series Sports Central. Today we have Sports News episode 66. So we'll be covering the four major sports plus college football, starting off with the NBA. CJ McCollum has a collapsed lung. 4 Hornets have been placed in the health and safety protocols. Those players are Terry Rozier, LaMelo Ball, Mason Plumlee, and Jaden McDaniels. Heat center Bam Adebayo will miss 4 to 6 weeks after thumb surgery, and Bulls have placed DeMar DeRozan in the health and safety protocols. The best teams and the worst teams are the Warriors and Suns, tied at 20 and 4. The Warriors actually snapped the Suns' winning streak, and the Nets and the Jazz are tied at 16 and 7. The worst teams are the Pelicans, 7 and 19, the Magic 5 and 20, and the Pistons 4 and 19. Going over to the NHL, we only have 2 quick things. The Maple Leafs' Mitch Marner will miss 3 to 4 weeks with a shoulder injury, and Flyers coach Alain Vigneault has been fired. And the Flyers are currently on a 9-game losing streak, and they've lost 1 game since the firing of Alain Vigneault. The best teams and the worst teams, the best are the Capitals, 16-4 and 6. The Maple Leafs, 18-7 and 2, and the Panthers, 17-4 and 3. And the worst teams, 7-16 and 1 as the Senators, 6-18 and 3 are the Canadiens, and the Coyotes are 5-18 and 2. So there's really not any MLB news because the MLB has entered a lockout because the players and owners could not agree to a new collective bargaining agreement, and it's the first work stoppage in the MLB since 1994 and 1995. Over to the NFL, Washington football team quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick is set to undergo season-ending hip surgery. Ben Roethlisberger says he plans this to be his final season with the Steelers, and it could potentially be his final season in the NFL. Ravens cornerback Marlon Humphrey is likely out for the season with a shoulder injury. He may need shoulder surgery. The Lions got their first win of the season with a last-second touchdown pass over the Vikings. The Panthers have fired offensive coordinator Joe Brady after a 5-7 start. Adam Thielen, the Vikings wide receiver, has a high ankle sprain and will miss a few weeks. Raiders running back Kenyon Drake has suffered a broken ankle and will be out for the remainder of the season. And the Giants are really banged up at quarterback. Daniel Jones is out with a neck strain, and now Mike Glennon is out with a concussion. And Jake Fromm is online to start next week against the Chargers. Washington football team tight end Logan Thomas is out for the season with a torn ACL and MCL. And last, college football. Notre Dame hires Marcus Freeman, their former defensive coordinator, as their new head coach. Oregon defensive end Kayvon Thibodeau has declared for the NFL draft and has opted out of the Alamo Bowl against Oklahoma. And the Heisman finalists have been announced. They are Alabama quarterback Bryce Young, Pitt quarterback Kenny Pickett, Aiden Hutchinson, the Michigan defensive end, and C.J. Stroud, the Ohio State quarterback. So let me know in the comments who you think will win the Heisman Trophy. The bowl games are set, and make sure to watch for my future videos on who I think will win some of the bowl games. And the college football playoff matchups are in the Cotton Bowl. We have Alabama against Cincinnati. Cincinnati made history, becoming the first group of 5 teams to make the college football playoff. And in the Orange Bowl, we have Georgia and Michigan. Conference Championship Week recap. Oregon destroys Utah once again. They scored 38 points again, but this time Oregon scored 10. Again, Oregon did not bring the defense or the run game. They only ran for 78 yards and allowed 38 points just like last time. And quarterback Anthony Brown also threw 2 interceptions, so that didn't help. Baylor upset Oklahoma State by a few inches. Oklahoma State was a few inches short of winning the game, scoring a touchdown. But Baylor's defense stopped Oklahoma State 7 times at from inside the 5, inside the 3, really. So that's very impressive. 7 times. One time was earlier in the game when they ended up kicking a field goal, and then at the very end, first, second, third, and fourth down. Jerry Bohannon, the Baylor quarterback, did not play. Backup quarterback Blake Shapen completed his first 17 pass attempts, and he finished with 180 yards and 3 touchdowns on the day. Baylor forced Oklahoma State quarterback Spencer Sanders into 4 costly interceptions, and Baylor made sure to capitalize early off the interceptions, scoring most of their points early off the takeaways. Cincinnati easily rolled past Houston to clinch a spot in the college football playoff, winning by a final score of 35-20. Michigan dominated 42-3 to win the Big Ten title against Iowa, and Alabama easily beat Georgia to win the SEC championship, and Heisman frontrunner Bryce Young threw for 421 yards and 3 touchdowns in the win. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you Thursday for my NFL weekly predictions.